Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Guardian's Quiptic crossword, and it's been published on Sunday the 17th of August 2025, and it's by Chandler. So Chandler, name we see in the Quiptic slot and the QC slot quite often, so hoping for something achievable here that's not too bad. About 15 to 20 minutes is what I like for a Quiptic. Right, let's have a crack on. Lower the value of the day, value of day geared for recreation. Lower the value. Degrade. Anagram. I think Greek character taking in a fast dance. Lambada. Alright, let's try this one. Support a thing done by punters. Support a thing. Well, that's punting, isn't it? Punters bet. A bet. Okay. French adult is excited by a cold dessert. French adult is excited by a cold dessert. Is that some kind of fool? Fool? For French adult is excited. It could be 7 letters for adult is about a. Is that fr? And then an fruit. Oh yeah, it's fruit salad, isn't it? Fruit salad, I think. I don't quite understand. I've got an I there. Fruit. I can't quite see what I'm doing. Adult AD. There's my L. There's the T. Oh, there's the T and the U. Yeah, fruit salad. It is. Okay. Let's go on. After missing start, shorten card game. Abridge. I think it's bridge, isn't it? Yes. Okay, normally see that the other way around. Average, bridge becoming average, but I think anyway. Possessing on board thin slices of wood on board ship. Possessing, say, a thin slice of wood, planks. Possessing own on board ship would be SS. Thin slices of wood. Not sure. Right. Fit a duo after surgery, showing bravery. That would be an anagram. Fit a duo, which would be fortitude. Period around centre of Bath, which is AT, to get gemstones. Agate. Age. Go around that. Feature of cricket accepted by most umpires. Stump. Hidden word. Go along with account by set of actors. Go along with account by set of actors is a cast. Go along with. Can't be broadcast. Account. Ac. No. Okay. Rail sank badly in island nation. Sri Lanka. Where one might put holiday clothes if needed, just in case. Let's scroll on down. Ace site Sam devised for whiskery pet. Siamese cat. Those succeeding on radio producing tunes. Airs are people who. Is it airs or airs? I think it's airs that way. Not sure about that. I think those succeeding on radio is. And that produces airs. Yep. Examine again by note. Examine again note by boss before end of holiday. Examine again. Note is do re mi. Restudy, I suppose. A department largely emptied in skillful manner is adeptly. Wow. Okay, I have to say I've never got that close to writing on a crossword before. That's incredible. 1.5 that look wrong. So what we've got here, embargo. Ban is an embargo. Scruffy. Garb, yeah, embargo, I'll go that. Rated, assessed is rated. Artist, yeah, one with noted quiff. Not sure about that one. R.A. Ted. Oh yeah, Ted's Teddy Boys. Turn away. It says deflect. That's learner with defect around it. What's this? Dismissed team getting luck. Well, let's go to the next down first. Of course, when on carrier. Of course, when on carrier. I'm not sure what that's about. Still don't have with a C at the end, does it? Remaining cheerful is probably up with relation in the lead. Yeah, it's definitely an up there, so let's ditch that bit. Selecting up. Remaining cheerful is relation in the lead. Bearing up. Bearing. Remaining cheerful. Bearing up. Relation. Where are you in relation to this? Bearing? I'm not sure about that. Reportedly prepare an early version of drink. Prepare. An early version of drink. Can't see that one either. Right, what's next? 9. Long one down. Dismissed team outside. Chance is this going to be? And getting luck here, chance. Okay, where's 15? Over here. Time limit, tiny mail, gets closing date, it's a time limit, yep. I'm actually not decoding the close now, so there could be something wrong here. But it's fun to do this, isn't it? Let's be honest, voracious insect. Termite, call it. Term is to call it. And then close to bottom, yep. 20 next. Left out diet. Tom cooked. That's just an anagram. Diet cook, isn't it? Omitted. Part of a hooter. Nostril. What do you got? Remaining lot of students in university education. What? Remaining. Unused? Yeah, unused. What is that? A lot of students. NUS in university ed, okay. This over here. Top person found in Ultraman is Champ. Wow, okay. I mean, yeah, wow. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 clues left. This one, dismissed. Team, get wrong. Look at the wrong clue. Go along with account. Accompany. Oh, a company. Okay, it sounds like. Well, it's not. It's a company, account, and AC company. Right. So all these three are not so nice. Possessing on board ship. Thin slice of wood. I did say it was a didn't I? Possessing thin slices of wood. Strips. Oh, I don't know if that bearing's right, do I? Remaining cheerful. With relation. Yeah, where I... Is that bearing? Boring? I'm not sure. Of course, when on carrier. I've scrolled up too far, haven't I? There we are. Back on the screen, more likely. Of course. When on carrier. What's on carrier mean? A bag? At? Altered. When is as? Astray. Astray, okay. Possessing onboard ship. Thin slices of wood. Splinters. Can't be splinters. You'd think actually possessing would be a ing ending. And this one, reportedly prepare an early version of drink. An early version would be a draft. Okay. Oh, interesting. So maybe that is an ings, which makes that, if it's an maybe that isn't right. That must be ings, mustn't it? If that, well, does that have to be ings? Possessing, yeah. Onboard ship. Thin slice of wood. Excuse me. Staring. If that's like bearing, I don't know it is, but if it is, then that must be... Okay, so it's worth possessing going on board ship to get to a thin slice of wood, which are shavings. Having, there we are. Bearing it up. I think that's the crossword done. Let's see. Yes, all done. Wow. That was, that's the fastest I've ever done on Quiptic. Pretty much under 10 minutes. Wow. Wow, okay, I'm going to have to go through those clues now and actually look at some of them because there's a bit of biffing going on there. Just need to refresh because that gets rid of all the ticks. Right, lower the value. So if you lower the value, you degrade something. D for day, and then an anagram of geared and recreation. Recreation is your anagram indicator. We've got the Greek character lambda with an A in it, which gives you a fast dance, which is the lambada. To support is to abet, as in aiding and abetting, helping out on a crime. A is in the clue, and then thing done by punters. Well, punters are betters, people who lay bets. Gives you a bet. FR for French, and then adult is an anagram for the rest of fruit salad, and it also is going another A, and a cold dessert is fruit salad. After missing the start, shorten. So to shorten something is to abridge it. So take the A off of abridge, gives you bridge, which is the card game. As I say, normally you see that clue done the other way around, which is to lengthen card game, extend card game to get, or something, shorten card game. Anyway, possessing is having, onboard ship, so put it into SS for steamship, which is a standard abbreviation you see quite a lot in the crossword, and thin slices of wood are shavings. Fitter duo is an anagram of fortitude. After surgery is your anagram indicator, and showing bravery is fortitude. Agate is a type of gemstone. The period is an age going around the centre of Bath, so the middle letters of Bath are the A and the T. Gives you agate. A feature of cricket is the stumps, which is accepted by, so hidden word across most umpires. To go along with something is to accompany it. We've got an account is an AC, and a set of actors is a company. Rail sank is an anagram of Sri Lanka. Badly is your anagram indicator, and Sri Lanka is an island nation. Where one might put holiday clothes, we put them in the case, and if needed is in case. Right, scroll down and look at Siamese cat. Let's get those last few on. There we go. So Siamese cat is an anagram of ace, sight, Sam. Devised is your anagram indicator, and a whiskery pat is a Siamese cat. Those succeeding, so heirs, as in people after someone dies, their heirs they succeed them in the succession. On the radio is your sound like indicator that heirs becomes heirs. Now the grammar of this with the sound like indicators in the middle, so you got to read it and say those succeeding are on the radio. So the HE version is the sound like to change to, and it produces tunes which are airs spelled like that. To examine again is to restudy. Note is re, as in do re mi, so re. By the boss is a stud, and before the end of holiday is a Y, the Y from holiday. As in the clue, dept is department. Largely emptied, ly goes on the end, which gives you adeptly, which is a skillful manner. So on the downs, let's try and get to the downs. There we are. To ban is an embargo. Scruffy garb is the BARG, so an anagram of garb. Scruffy is your anagram indicator amid a protest. First off, so a protest is a demo. So take the D off of demo, gives you EMO with garb anagrammed in it. Assessed is rated. An artist is an RA, as in Royal Academy. And then one with a noted quiff, so the Teddy Boys, the kind of 50s, 60s style of hair was with a quiff. turn away is to deflect. We've got a learner as an L, beset by a shortcoming, which is a defect. Off course is astray. When is as, and a carrier, tray is a carrier. Carry cups and things on it. Remaining cheerful is bearing up. And then with relation in the lead, well, your bearing is where am I in relation to this? So you take a bearing to know where you are, and in the lead is up. Reportedly prepare an early version, so a draft, do a draft copy of something is a DRAFT, and that's a sound like, because reportedly is a sound like indicator, and drink is a draft beer, for example. Dismissed is out, team is side, luck is chance, which gives you an outside chance, which is a slight likelihood. Tiny male priest, what do we got here? With US college, gets closing date. Well, tiny male priest. Okay, the male priest is Eli, I think. The US college is MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which gives you Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim is the male, Tiny male in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. So yeah, closing date is a time limit. The voracious insect is a termite. If you call something, you term, and you call it, you term it, and close to bothersome is the E from bothersome going on the end. Left out is omitted, which is an anagram of diet. Tom, cooked is your anagram indicator. Part of a hooter, well, it's just a nostril. So the misdirection is you're meant to think of a hooter being a siren. So it's just pure cryptic, question mark on the end to indicate that. Remaining is unused, so the remaining things are unused. A lot of students is the NUS, National Union of Students going in, U for University and Ed for Education. Is this our final one? I think this is the final one. The top sportsperson is the champ, as in the champion, which is found in hidden word across Ultricum, possibly. So there we go, all done. Wow, I'm kind of a bit stunned how quick that went in for me, because as I say, that's the fastest I've ever done a Quiptic. So anyway, and closest I've ever come to a writing on the across clues really. So anyway, there you go. Thanks very much for watching.